for quarter number 3, module number 8, week 8, this is LC number 2. This is about Pythagorean theorem. So, ang sabi sa Pythagorean theorem, the square of the hypotenuse of a right triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of the legs. So, i-discuss muna natin yung parts ng isang right triangle para malaman natin ano ba yung hypotenuse, ano yung mga legs. So, this is an example of a right triangle wherein yung C natin siya yung right angle, and then you have angle B, and then angle A. And then, opposite do sa angle C will be yung side C, o ito yung tinatawag natin hypotenuse. Yung pinakamahabang side siya yung hypotenuse. And then, dito sa opposite ng angle B, siya yung tinatawag natin adjacent. And then, yung opposite ng A, yung side A, ito yung tinatawag natin opposite. Kung reference angle natin is nandito sa may theta, this is what they call theta. And then yung A natin siya yung reference angle. So yung opposite ng C, which is yung right angle, yun yung tinatawag natin hypotenuse. So ang sabi niya, pag in-square mo yung hypotenuse, equal yan sa sum ng square ng opposite at saka adjacent. So pag binultiply mo ito sa sarili niya, tapos multiply mo ito sa sarili niya, then pag pinag-add mo yung dalawang product, equal yun sa product ng dalawang hypotenuse. So pag binultiply mo yung hypotenuse sa sarili niya, equal yun sa sum ng dalawang square ng dalawang side na to. So dito sa may definition natin, sinasabi niya lang yung angle, yung side A at side B sila yung mga legs. Pero kung may reference angle tayo, yung opposite ng reference angle will be yung opposite, and then yung nasa tabi niya, that will be yung adjacent. So sinasabi ko na sa inyo yung mga specific parts na to kasi pagdating ng quarter number 4, pag-aaralan din natin yung mga yan. So dito sa may third quarter, ang sinasabi niya palang is yung hypotenuse, yung longest side natin. So, in symbols, ano ba itsura ng Pythagorean theorem? So, most probably, ng grade 7 at grade 8 na rin nyo na yan, or even ng elementary. So, ang itsura niyan would be C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. So, yung square ng hypotenuse natin, which is yung C, is equal to the sum pag pinag-add mo itong dalawa, sum ng A squared, which is this is A, and then ng B squared, which is this is B. So, pag in-square mo silang dalawa, tapos in-add mo, makukuha mo naman yung square ng C. Or pwede din isulat to as, most popularly, this is A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Ito yung madalas na gagamitin natin format instead of this. So, ang gagawin lang natin sa may video lesson na to is paano ginagamit yan. Hindi natin i-tackle yung proof kasi maraming proof ng Pythagorean theorem. Isa na din sa may ratio and proportion. Or even sa geometry may proof na this is true. Na yung sum ng A squared at B squared is equal to C squared. So hindi natin itatakal masyado yun. Itatakal lang natin for this video is paano ginagamit yan. Okay, next. So we have A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. So any set of positive integers that satisfy A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared are called Pythagorean triples. So ibig sabihin yan, so maliit, kung ano man yung tatlong numbers na pwede mo ilagay for values ng A, B, and C, and then magiging equal on both sides, yung tatlong numbers na yun, yung tinatawag natin Pythagorean triples. So for instance, example letter A, we have 3, 4, and 5. Now, obviously, yung 5 siya yung magiging C. Since doon sa triangle natin, yung C siya yung pinakamahabang side. So, therefore, siya may pinakamalaking value. So, sa 3, 4, and 5, yung 5 yung may pinakamalaking value. So, siya yung magiging C. And then, 3 siya yung pinakamaiksi. So, mapupunta siya doon sa pinakamaiksing side. And then, 4 yung nasa pagitan ng 3 and 5. So, siya yung nasa may middle term. So, halimbawa, kung gagawa ka ng right triangle, again, I'll just add na Yung Pythagorean theorem, magagamit mo lang yan sa mga right triangles. Hindi mo siya magagamit sa ibang triangle tulad ng obtuse triangle o kay acute triangle. Meron tayong separate formula para sa mga yun. So sa isang right triangle, ang ginagamit na formula is yung Pythagorean theorem, which is this one. So yung pinakamahabang side natin, sa kanya mapupunta yung 5. Yung pinakamaiksi, sa kanya mapupunta yung 3. Obviously, and then yung 4, yung middle distance, yung nasa gitna. So we have A, B, and then C. So for A, we have 3. For B, we have 4. For C, we have 5. Next. So yung values for A, B, and C, substitute natin dito sa formula. So we have A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Yung A, which is 3, squared. Yung B squared, yung B is 4. So 4 squared. And then yung C, which is 5. So this is 5 squared. So we simplify 3 squared is 3 times 3. Dalawang 3, ibig sabihin ng exponent is kung ilang beses mo siya i-multiply sa sarili niya. So kung 2 yan, i-multiply mo ng dalawang beses sa sarili niya. So 3 times 3, this is 9. 4 raised to 2, 4 times 4, 16. 5 raised to 2 is 5 times 5, which is 25. And then simplify furthermore, 9 plus 16, this is 25, which is equal to 25. Now, if this number satisfy this condition na dapat equal yung dalawang sides, ibig sabihin, yung 3, 4, and 5 siya tinatawag natin Pythagorean triples. So 3, 4, and 5 Pythagorean triples sila. So marami pang ibang Pythagorean triples na pwede mong gamitin for as long as positive integer numbers sila. So ano yung example ng hindi Pythagorean triples? So tignan natin ano yung example na hindi natin pwede i-consider as Pythagorean triples. So next example, letter B, we have 5, 7, and 5. So obviously, yung 7 siya yung magiging C natin kasi siya yung pinakamalaking value. So yung may pinakamalaking value, siya yung mapupunta sa may pinakamalaking side, which is yung C. So sa triangle natin, we have 7, and then we have two numbers na parehas yung value. So 5, 5. So kahit sa inisan mo ilagay yung 5. So most probably, this is a isosceles triangle. So ang itsura niya would be ganyan. So 5, 5. Right triangle pa din. Tapos yung pinakamalaking side, 7. So yung A natin will be 5. Yung B natin will be also 5. And then yung C natin is 7. So substituting this value sa formula natin, A squared plus B squared, C squared. So yung A natin will be 5. So 5 squared. Yung B natin will be also 5 plus 5 squared. Tama? Yung B palitan mo ng 5. And then yung C is equal to 7. So yung C palitan natin ng 7. Tapos square. And then you simplify. 5 times 5. 5 squared is, ibig sabihin niyan, dalawang 5. So 5 times 5. Parang ganyan. Parang, ibig sabihin niyan is, 5 raised to 2 is dalawang 5 na i-multiply mo sa sarili niya. Yan, tapos 7, tapos 7. Yan. Ganyan yung ibig sabihin ng mga exponent sa taas. So 5 times 5, that will be 25. 5 times 5 is also 25. And then 7 times 7 is 49. Then you simplify this furthermore, you have 25 plus 25, that is 50, and then 49. Now obviously, these two are not equal. Yung isa 15, isa 49. So hindi sila equal. Ibig sabihin, this set of numbers are not Pythagorean triples. Hindi sila Pythagorean triples kasi hindi nila sinasatisfy yung condition na yung A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Dapat equal sila para masatisfy yung condition na to. So since hindi sila equal, ibig sabihin, itong mga integers na to, yung mga combination ng integers na to, hindi sila Pythagorean triples. So yung example letter A, Pythagorean triple sila kasi nag-equal. Yung example letter B, hindi sila nag-equal, therefore hindi sila Pythagorean triples. Next will be solving for the unknown side of the right triangle. So this time, isosolve na natin using Pythagorean theorem yung solve natin yung side na hindi given or yung unknown side. So for instance, for example, letter A, given A is equal to 12, B is equal to 5, and C is yung unknown. So alam na natin na siguradong Pythagorean triple set. Basta, isolve muna natin yung value for letter C. Ano kaya yung value ng letter C para maging Pythagorean triple sila? So, halimbawa, gawa muna tayo ng right triangle. So, yung A natin is 12, yung B natin is 5, and then yung C natin is unknown. So, isulat natin yung Pythagorean theorem, yung formula na gagamitin natin. A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. And then A is equal to 12 squared. B is equal to 5. Tapos square natin. And then C is walang value. So C lang yan. So again, ang ibig sabihin ng 12 squared is dalawang 12. Na i-multiply mo. And then 5 squared is dalawang 5. Na i-multiply mo din. And then C squared. And then you simplify 12 times 12, that is 144, plus 5 times 5, that is 25 is equal to C squared. And then you simplify this furthermore. This will give you 144 plus 25, that is 169 C squared. Now, ang kailangan lang natin dito is yung C. Hindi C squared. So, paano matatanggal yung square na yun? Yung exponent na 2. So, i-square root natin both sides. So, it will be 169, square root of 169, and then square root of C squared. Para makancel out yung radical sign at saka exponent na 2. So, pwede mo na i-cancel. So, square root ng 169 will be 13. So, yung C natin is equal to 13, or you can write this as C is equal to 13. Pwede mo pagbaliktad din since equal lang sila. So yung C natin dito is 13. So this will 13 will make the given or these three numbers as Pythagorean triple. So ganyan sinusolve kapag may unknown. So pag unknown yung C, ganyan yung ginagawa. What if, so this is 13. Now, halimbawa, yung B yung unknown. Yung B yung hindi natin alam. Using the same example, using this same given. So, ngayon, ang sinusolve natin yung value ng C. So, alam na natin paano sinusolve kapag yung C yung nawawala. What if yung B naman yung unknown? So, gamitin natin yung same given para makita natin paano sinusolve kapag B naman yung nawawala. So now, same given. This time, halimbawa, yung B di natin alam. Halimbawa, yung B di natin alam. So, B is unknown. So we have A as 12, C as 13, and then yung B di natin alam kung anong value. So, ganito yung gagawin natin kapag sinusolve naman natin yung side B. So, isulat natin, again, yung Pythagorean theorem, this is A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. And then, i-substitute natin yung mga values na meron tayo. So, yung A, which is 12, so this is 12 squared. Yung B, wala, so B squared pa din siya. Yung C is now 13, yung sinolve natin kanina. So, this is 13 squared. Next, yung 12 squared, that is 12 times 12. So yung ganitong step, pwede nyo nang maggawin. Kung gusto nyo, diretso na 12 times 12, 144. Pwede nang gawin. Tapos B squared, tapos 13 minus 13. Ginawa ko lang ganyan para doon sa mga ibang nakalimot na kung paano yung kung anong ibig sabihin ng exponent, ganyan yung ibig sabihin niya. Kung 13 raised to 2, ibig sabihin dalawang 13 na i-multiply. Kung 3 yan, gagawa ka ng tatlong 13, tapos multiply mo silang tatlo. So next, you simplify 12 times 12, that is 144 plus b squared, and then 13 times 13 is 169. Next, so this time b squared naman yung nawawalang, o yung b yung nawawalang value. Anong gagawin ko dyan? So ang next na gagawin ko is i-transpose ko yung 144 dito sa kabilang side. So magiging yung 144, ita-transpose ko dito sa kabilang side para wala nang kasama yung b squared dito sa kaliwa. So magiging b squared is equal to 169. So from positive 144, magiging negative 144. So b squared is equal to 169 minus 144. That is equal to 25. Next. So ang kailangan ko lang b, hindi b squared. So b lang yung hinahanap ko, hindi b squared. So paano matatanggal yung exponent na 2? Mag-square root tayo both sides. So square root of b squared is equal to square root of 25. So pwede mo na i-cancel yung radical sign at saka yung exponent ng b, which is 2. So ang matitira na lang is b. And then square root of 25, that is 5. So this is 5. Tulad no, nasa given. So kapag b yung nawawala, magta-transpose ka lang ng value. Kapag c, wala kang tina-transpose. Kapag b o a yung nawawala, kailangan mong transpose sa kabila yung isang value. So ganyan yung ginagawa kapag b yung unknown. Now try natin kung yung a naman yung unknown. Okay, next. So let's say yung a, hindi natin alam yung value. So halimbawa yung 12 na ito, hindi natin alam. So halimbawa meron ng tayong values is yung b and then yung c. Yung b is 5 and then c is yung 13. Now paano mo isasolve yung letter a? So again, yung first step is ulat mo muna yung Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared c squared. And then isubstitute mo yung values ng b, tsaka ng c, yung b, at saka yung c. So yung b natin is 5, yung c natin is 13. So since wala tayo halimbawa wala pa tayong value for a, so you will just write a squared. Plus, yung b natin is 5 squared, and then yung c natin is 13. So this is 13 squared. So again, we simplify 5 squared is 25. And then 13 squared is 169. So again, yung positive 25 na transpose natin dun sa kanan para a squared na lang yun nandito sa may kaliwa. So 25 na transpose natin dito sa kabila. So from positive 25 magiging negative 25. So now you have a squared, wala na siyang kasama dito sa may kaliwa. So is equal to 169. So yung positive 25, pag nilipat magiging negative. Magpapalit ka ng sign, pag nilipat ka ng term from one side ng equation papunta sa kabila, papalitan mo yung sign. So kung positive yan, magiging negative. So naging negative 25 na yung positive natin. And then you simplify 169 minus 25, that is 144. Next. So, ang hinahanap lang natin is a. Yung a lang, hindi a squared. So, again, paano matatanggal yung square na yun, o yung exponent na 2, mag-square root tayo both sides. So, square root of a squared, square root of 144. So, next, pwede na natin i-cancel yung radical sign at saka yung 2. So, ang matitira na lang is a. And then yung square root ng 144. The square root ng 144 would be 12. So kung titignan mo, kapag C yung nawawala, diretso lang. Kapag A or B yung nawawala, kailangan mo mag-transpose dun sa kabilang side. para ma-isolate yung unknown na term. So, ganyan lang sinusolve yung A, B, and C. Kapag nawawala yung A, ganyan yung solution. Kapag B, nagtatranspose. Basically, yung pag nawawala yung A and B, parehas na yung solution nila, nagtatranspose ka. Kapag C nawawala, diretso, wala kang tinatranspose. So, yung last step parate is na i-square root ka both sides. So, most probably, gagamit ka ng calculus dyan. So, dun sa mga example natin na nandun sa may module natin, yung letters ng A, B, and C, pwede mong palit-palitan yun ng ibang letters. Pwede kang gumamit ng X, Z, o kaya Y. So, dito lang sa may Pythagorean theorem natin, gumagamit tayo ng yung basic o yung standard na letters na ginagamit is A, B, C. Pero actually, pwede kang gumamit ng ibang letters. Pwede X, Y, tapos Z. So, huwag kayong malilito dun sa may given natin sa module natin. Kasi yung mga letters na yun, pwede mo palitan ng kahit anong letters na gusto mo. Basta tatandaan mo lang, yung pinakamahabang side is yung nasa may opposite ng right angle. So ito pala yung pinakamahabang side. Kung ito yung right angle mo, yung pinakamalaking value dapat ilagay mo dito.